To assemble the body costume of your tutorial, you need half a yard of red felt. You also need about a yard of white felt, some scissors, a black marker or pencil, some white, green, black, and red puffy paint, and some hot glue.
So the first thing you want to do is actually measure the white felt across your body. This is folded in half and I made my measurement. So I'm actually going to be clipping off whatever extra felt I have left over, and I'm going to save that to use for decorating the front of my ketchup packet. But as you can see, I have a long strip. This measures across my little brother's body, and then what we're going to do is fold that in half, and then we're actually going to cut out the neck part. So we're going to cut out, start in and out, as you can see. And as you can see, I have that, and I have my shoulder pieces. And now we're actually going to start assembling the very top part of where the little triangles are. So I'm going to take my extra felt, and I'm actually going to be cutting 2 strips that are measure the exact same measurements, and I'm going to glue one on the front and glue one on the bottom. As you can see, I have a good amount of fabric that's sticking out of my shoulder pieces, and we're going to be doing this to create our triangles in a bit. So from there, glue that down, and then glue the other one as well to it, and only glue the shoulder part pieces together while leaving the inside neck piece left unglued and open.
And next, grab your scissors and just trim any extra felt that is coming off from the sides. Do this on both sides. And once you have that, you are actually going to begin cutting out triangles at the top. Do this all the way across, even over the area where your neck piece goes through. And this is going to create the look of your to-go ketchup packets. And once you have done that, and that's all done, you're actually going to repeat the exact same step all the way at the bottom as well, because you want the top and the bottom to be exactly the same. So go ahead and repeat what I just did to the bottom.
And the only difference is that on this second part, you are not going to be gluing anything together. You're going to be leave it by itself free, so this can actually go over your head. You'll be able to open it from the bottom and then put it over your head. And now that the base of your costume is done, you actually want to go ahead and take your red felt and cut out a long sheet that's going to go right across the front. As you can see, I already drew out my stencil of my bottle. I'm going to be doing a mustard one as well. So just create a stencil for yourself and draw it out with your marker or fabric pen of your choice, and simply cut it out. And as you can see, the template is starting to form. And then you also need a bottle cap and the middle piece that goes decorative piece across, and of course the big Heinz yellow mustard or tomato ketchup sign at the front. So as you can see, I already created these for my mustard, so I'm just going to be copying my stencil, but make sure you measure it up against the template of your the red template of your bottle, so it actually measures across and it fits well. So as you can see, I have those. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my fabric puffy paint, and I'm going to be creating the Heinz Ketchup. It's spelled funky because that's actually a customized piece for the Heinz boys, and it's for the Heinz Ketchup costume, so it sounds a little similar. But anyways, just go ahead and take your pencil or fabric pen of your choice, and you're actually just going to be stenciling out what you're going to be writing on the front piece. As you can see, I'm going to mimic what my ketchup bottle looks like, and what you want to do is actually create a line in the middle so you make sure that your font that you're writing out is nice and straight. So I'm going to be doing the tomato ketchup piece on there, and once I have that, I'm going to look at my ketchup bottle for reference, and I'm going to be doing the little tomato ketchup artwork on there. So I'm going to stencil that out as well. And once that's all ready to go, my template, I'm going to grab my black puffy paint and I'm simply going to start covering the pencil marks with that. And I'm going to do 2 rounds of this. So I'm going to fill it up once, cover all the pieces, and then go back so my font is actually nice and thick and it's very visual and you can see this. So just repeat this with all the lettering on the front patch of your ketchup packet. And now that your lettering is done, you can actually grab your red and fill in your little tomato and the rest of the artwork. So I'm going to fill in my tomato in, and then I'm going to be grabbing my green puffy paint and finishing off the leaves. So just simply go off by your stencil marks and fill it all in. And now that that's done, we're actually going to create the markings for the little top part of the bottle. And I made it with my pencil first, and then take your green, and again you're going to be tracing over your pencil marks. And before you do the green outline, I recommend doing the little lettering first, since it's so small, and then you can fill in the rest of that patch in with your green puffy paint. And again, go over it twice so you make sure that the letters and the colors are nice and bright and they pop. But now we're actually going to be filling in the outside corners of your patch. This is my yellow mustard one. This one's already dry, so before you do this, you actually want to let the letterings dry, and then you can do the little green outline. So as you can see, I have my bottle, everything is on and secure. I had actually shot this and it got deleted, so I'm gonna just go over it. So I glued all my pieces down onto my felt, then I took my white puffy paint and I created the little waves that are on the bottle. And I also took my black puffy paint and I created the little tear here piece that goes at one of the corners of your costume. And finally, the last thing was the 57 in the center. So this is just adding extra artwork so it looks exactly like the bottle. To secure it on, you're going to need some scissors, a sewing needle, some white thread, and some Velcro, which I picked up at Target. And I'm going to turn my Velcro into 2 pieces, cut it, and I'm going to be needing my sewing needle to actually sew the pieces on. So this is how you put the costume on. It goes over your head, and then I'm going to take my Velcro. The Velcro actually comes with tape, so you can just tape on the pieces to measure and see where it goes. You can choose to just tape it and wear it like that, but I'm going to actually take the next step
and sew all of my Velcro pieces down onto my costume just to make it a lot more secure so they don't fall midway through Halloween. And that's actually it for your ketchup and mustard packet costume tutorial.